Hey everyone, Jason Long with Brainleaf here. And today I want to talk to you guys about how I save over $20,000 a year on software. And I feel like this is a few steps that, one, are kind of common sense, but two, a lot of people don't know about. And it's really, really substantial. And this is also super, super important because so many marketers I talk to, so many designers and developers and people that are probably watching this video, they are killing themselves just to cover costs, just to make a buck. And imagine if you didn't have to pay for that software. Imagine if those costs didn't exist. I'm going to show you how I do it. And I'm going to give you the step-by-step tutorial on every single piece of this. So let's take a look. Okay, so let's see, where am I on my list? Okay, so my first thing is, the thing that I do is I buy what are called lifetime deals. And I know a lot of people watching this video are going to be like, yeah, of course, I know about lifetime deals. But this is partly for people who don't, and also partly for people who do know about it, because there's more than just lifetime deals on this. So what's a lifetime deal? A lifetime deal is exactly what it sounds like. It's a lifetime deal usually on software as a service products. It means you pay one time up front and then you never, ever, ever pay ever again. So why would somebody give you something like this? Because a lot of times when software as a service companies, especially in like development tools or marketing, really in those two areas, but also other areas as well, when they're first getting started, they need money to get going. They need users in the system to test how people are using the system. And every new user doesn't cost them that much money. It also helps them, giving a system away at a one-time fee helps them build word of mouth and helps them get the ball rolling. So there are marketplaces where you can go to buy lifetime deals. And in those places, you can buy these things for like $50 one time, or $200 or $500 or sometimes $1,000, and you never, ever, ever, ever have to pay for them again. Now, there's two really important things to know about this. The first is that these are brand new companies. I guess there's three important things. First is this brand new company. It may not make it. It may be that like 6 months or a year down the road, the company goes under and you lose your investment in that. That happens. And I wouldn't say it happens a whole lot, but it does happen. The second thing is that very often these are brand new systems and they're a little buggy. It's not the same as buying something that's been around for 10 years. It's going to have a couple little bugs. There's going to be things that you wish that it had. But, you're getting it for a lifetime deal. You're kind of investing in that thing. The third, a lot of times their customer support is overloaded because they're doing a lifetime deal. I had another different third, but that's a good start. So those are three things to keep in mind. That, like maybe it's not going to be perfect, but some of the time when you buy these things, they turn out to be really, really good. So that's what it is. Where to get them? There's two places that I use. One, the place that a lot of people know about, it's called AppSumo. That's AppSumo, appsumo.com. And they have tons of lifetime deals that come out. Their stuff is really well vetted. It's generally pretty good. And I've got a number of deals that I use really often from there. The second one that a lot of people don't know about, but I think is fantastic, and also the founder of this one is a buddy of mine, is SaaS Mantra. That's SaaSmantra, SaaS Mantra. My buddy Sam Path runs that, and he's a really, really good guy, and he puts out amazing deals. One of the best deals I ever got was from that, and I'm going to talk about that deal in just a minute. Okay, so if you're used to doing lifetime deals, here's a couple things. There's two pieces of this you really need to know. The first one, when you buy a lifetime deal, go and test it out as soon as possible. Get it going, get to using it, get to playing with it, see if you like it, see if you don't like it, because almost all of these places, you can return it within 60 days, no question, full money back, That's it. So go in and play with the thing and make discerning decisions about whether you're really going to use this tool or not. Is it actually something that can take over something you're using now or that you want to be doing? I see a lot of people buying these things and then just like throwing the money away, just like never looking at it ever again. So don't do that. If you think it's something where you're not going to use it, just get the refund on it. You got 60 days. Make sure to do that because you can rack up a lot of money buying these things and then it's just money lost, or sometimes. And the sometimes part is you can always sell it back. There are Facebook forums, Facebook private groups where you can go in and sell your lifetime deals to other companies. It's kind of shady a little bit some of the time, but you can do it. So there you go. So lifetime deals. And I've saved tons of money on that. I'm going to break down my costs for you in just a minute. All right. The next one is if you buy a lifetime deal and you buy a whole bunch of them, you find something that's really, really good, you can sell it to other people. In other words, you can take, like, let's say you buy, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it in a minute, but you can buy something that you think is great for your customers and buy 10 of them and then just sell it, recurring payments on that thing that somebody else built, that somebody else is supporting. Sell it through your company and say it's $50 a month or it's $100 a month or whatever it is per month. And you can sell their stuff. You own it. You own the license. They would have to pay for it otherwise. Well, I'm going to pause while that. All right, sorry about that. The janitors were cleaning up and it was a little loud. Okay, so you can sell other people's stuff. You can go and you've got a license. You can sell it. It belongs to you. So we make money every month on stuff that somebody else supports, somebody else built, somebody else is maintaining, and we just make money on it. And I'm going to show you that talk about that more in just a second. Okay, number 3, find cheaper alternatives. I'm sure a ton of guys out there, a ton of people out there are listening to this. They use Buffer, or they use Hootsuite, right? There's so many alternatives. They might not be quite as smooth. They might not be quite as good, but man, they'll cover it. They'll do the things. That's exactly what we do as well. So Buffer, Hootsuite, and especially Intercom. Man, Intercom can cost you some serious money. And there are tons of alternatives for that. If you don't know what Intercom is, it's a knowledge-based chatbot and just a client response system. So find cheaper alternatives. You can cut your price down into a fraction of what you're paying right now. So there you go. That's number 3. Number 4, know what you're paying for. This one's really important. So a lot of times you buy these recurring software as a service systems and they charge you every single month. And you start off using it, you start being really, heavy on it. But then after 6 months or a year or sometimes 2 or 3 years, the team's kind of moved on to something else or something else has kind of taken the place and you're still paying that monthly money on that thing. And that's a killer. When you go through and you just wipe that stuff out, you can save tons of money, like really, really tons of money. So what we do is every single recurring thing that we buy, we put it into a spreadsheet. And we just have a spreadsheet that's like all the money every month for every software as a service that's always going. So just put it in a spreadsheet and keep an eye on it. Or just look in on your credit card statement, but better than anything, just spreadsheet, total, and then you know how much you're spending and is it worth it? And a lot of times it's really, 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 really not worth it. So I'm going to break those costs down for you. How much money I saved, a little bit about how much money I saved this year. I don't know how much money I saved last year from that, but it was a lot. It was a whole lot. All right. Now for my case study. Let me pull up my spreadsheet for my presentation for you on this one. Okay, here we go. So money saved and money made this year off of all this stuff. And let me move this guy back over here. There we go. So, all right, the software I replaced with lifetime deals. Drip versus Platformly. Now, I was paying a little bit less for Drip. I was paying about $300 a month for Drip. But Platformly, what I've done with Platformly, which was my lifetime deal, I moved everything over, and then I added a couple of other systems, a couple other of my softwares to Platformly, which I would be paying Drip about $500, maybe actually $600 or $700, but definitely $500 per month for sure. That's what it would have cost me. Intercom versus Verilloop. So a couple years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I bought a system called Verilloop, which is my chatbot system from, I don't remember where I bought it. Either I think it might have been SaaS Mantra. Anyway, so I bought Verilloop, and I wouldn't say it's like the end-all, be-all of all chatbots. It's not as good as Intercom, but man, it saved me over $300 a month. Easy over $300 a month. In fact, I think questionably it might be like $500 a month, but I don't pay any of that now. So right off the bat, this is $800 right there. Next, Sumo. If you don't know Sumo, it's a pop-up builder system. I had a whole bunch of companies using Sumo. I moved over to Convertful. Now, Convertful, I got as a lifetime deal because I had bought Platformly, and the company that owns Platformly bought Convertful and offered a lifetime deal on that. I love Convertful. Convertful is really, really, really nice. And I would easily say it's better than Sumo. Like way better than Sumo. So I went from, so I get $100 a month on that easy. It's probably a hair bit more than that, but definitely 100. I'm trying to keep it conservative to show you like how much money this actually is. All right, next, Socialmonials. I don't know if I spelled that right, versus Buffer. So I got Socialmonials on a lifetime deal as well, like all of these. I would be paying Buffer about $100 a month right now. And now I'm paying nothing for Socialmonials every month. It's not as good as Buffer, but it doesn't matter that much. The additional functionality that Buffer has on it for what we're doing, not worth it. So easy money on that one. All right, next, Book Like a Boss versus Calendly or Acuity Scheduling. Now, I really like Calendly, and I think they're a really good company as well. And they're not expensive. It's like $12 a month per person, so it's not that much money. But I got Book Like a Boss, and that is sweet software. It is really, really nice. It is easily just as good as Calendly and Acuity. I think actually it's questionably better than both of those. And this saves us $48 a month, and that's for 4 team members. Getting what would be the Calendly or Acuity like top level thing. Okay, WebArcs. So we make money on WebArcs. So I've got this $200 a month plus income. I don't know exactly how much money I'm making on that. I think it's down in my other one. But I saved $200 a month on WebArcs for what we were doing with another system before. And then $38 a month, we're using Hexameter now, which does, by the way, a lot of other stuff, more than just broken link testing, but it does a really good job at testing for broken links. And we were using Dr. Link Checker. And it was not that much, but we paid about $38 a month for Dr. Link Checker. And now I pay nothing, which is fantastic because we also resell this to a bunch of our clients. So there you go. So we were reselling Dr. Link Checker. I'm not counting the income on this because it's kind of it's the same as what we had before. So it's not additional income, but it's not costing me anything. And then finally, one of my favorite deals, like, oh my God, it's so freaking good. It's so good. It's worth paying for the system by itself. By the way, Book Like a Boss, also Book Like a Boss, Convertful, and Solidify, all worth paying. Solidify is freaking awesome. They are so good. They are a lead generation system. So I don't even know how much money, I didn't even put it into my calculations because I don't even know how much money that company has saved us. We now do all of our lead gen through Solidify. And all we do is we just search for the leads and we get all lead information. We get name, company info, personal emails, personal phone numbers, company emails, like spam check stuff, like all of this stuff. Like it saves so much money for my sales teams. So much money. Solidify is awesome. It is so good. I highly recommend it. I think they go for like $300 a month now. It's worth the $300. So sorry, I'm just like gushing on that because it's really, really good. All right, so 15,600 on that, not counting Solidify and not counting my income off of these. Next, I removed a bunch of recurring payments. Last month alone, we noticed that we were spending $200 a month on stuff that we weren't using anymore. And we just knew because we had our spreadsheet. We just looked at it, we reviewed it, and about 2 months ago, we really cleaned house. I don't know, maybe cut $1,000 a month in spend at least, maybe more than that. It's kind of embarrassing that it got to be that much and I didn't take care of it. But it's gone. So with just that $200 per month, that's $2,400. Like I said, I don't know the total, but $2,400 there. All right, money made from resale. So this is the money that I'm making from just selling other people's stuff. It's not that much money right now. It's about $300 a month, and that's with WebArcs and Convertful. So, and I think maybe one other, but anyway, it equals about 300. But we've got a number of sales campaigns going for this, and it's probably going to grow a lot this year. Right now, I'm just counting at $3,600 per year, which is my $300 a month. I wouldn't doubt it if I got to like $2,000 or $3,000 per month, like probably minimum $2,000 or $3,000 per month off the sales of that stuff for this year. So there you go, money made from resale. All right, $21,600. $21,000. That is crazy. That is so much money, and that's like. Anyway, it's so much money, and even if you're not running a company that does as much business as mine, or all of that, even if you just take it down to a 1 or 2 or 5 man team, it's still a really seriously a lot of money. So save yourself some money, go buy good lifetime deals and return the ones you're not going to use, cut the stuff out you're not using, resell stuff if you can. What am I missing off my list here? Hold on. Let me make sure I got all my things off my full list. And then know what you're paying. And find cheaper alternatives. That's it. That was the last thing. Find cheaper alternatives. So that's it. That's what I got for you guys today. I hope this is helpful. It has saved me really a ton of money. Keep in mind, those lifetime deals do still cost you money. But if you're looking at $50 or $100 or $200 or even $500, it's still a fraction of what you're going to pay over the course of a few years. So I hope this is helpful. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll talk to you later.